hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen. Hi, I'm Coach Erica from Pittsburgh Fit with your PF Go workout for today. So we're gonna start our warm-up off with 2 rounds of 10 lateral banded steps, 10 monster steps, and 10 1 1/4 banded squats. So we're gonna need a little mini band. You're gonna toss around the tops of your knees. Now, what I'm gonna have you do is you're going to start in your squat stance, just like Marissa is demoing here. She's gonna go down to a little quarter squat. She's gonna stay right there, and then she's going to slide one leg out to the side and back to her squat stance. Now notice her feet only ever come as close as squat stance. A lot of times people bring their feet together after each one, something like that. Now you lose a little bit of tension in the band, and that makes it a little too easy for you. So I wanna make sure squat stance is the closest your feet will ever get to each other. After that, you're going to go back to that squat stance and you're going to do 10 monster steps. I want 10 forward and 10 backwards. Now I know when you're in the gym, you probably only have so much room to work with. So if you do 5 forward, 5 backwards, 5 forward, 5 backwards, that's totally fine. I just want you to accumulate 10 forward, 10 backwards. So go into that little squat position, good. Take a couple steps forward, good, and now backwards. Good. See how she's maintaining, her head is not bobbing up and down, she's maintaining one height. That's what we want. We want that little quarter squat to be maintained the entire time. After that, you have 10 1 1/4 banded squats. These get spicy. So Marissa's gonna sit all the way down to her squat. She's gonna come up to about just above parallel and then back down, and then all the way back up. Good, yep. So she hits the bottom of her squat, she comes up just above parallel, back down, and all the way up. That is one squat. You're gonna be doing 10 of these. If these aren't burning towards the end, you may wanna reevaluate how low you're going into your squat and if you're going too fast. These should feel pretty spicy. After that, after you roll through that one more time through, you're gonna go through the next part of our warm-up, which is 10 calories of cardio, 10 alternating Spidermans, and 10 plank to down dogs. So calories of cardio, now that you're kind of warmed up a little bit, I want you to go kind of fast on these. I want you to go at a moderate pace for the first round and then fast for the second round. So the first round that you get on your bike or rower for 10 calories should take you about 50-ish seconds. The second time, 40 to 45 seconds. So we go from a moderate pace to moderate to fast. If you don't have a bike or rower, again, we're looking for about that much time of work so you can do burpees, up, downs, run, whatever floats your boat. Then we're gonna come on down, we're gonna start in a plank position for these Spidermans. Marissa's gonna bring her left foot by her left hand. The left hand is gonna come up towards the sky and back down and then switch. We're doing 10 total, so it'll end up being 5 on each side. Then I'm gonna have Marissa stay in that plank position for plank to down dog. So she's gonna push her chest through her shoulders, pause for a moment, back to plank. Pause for a moment, go back to that down dog. Make sure you're not going too fast. We're looking for a little bit of a shoulder stretch, a little bit of a hamstring stretch. So make sure you pause in each position for just a second or two. After you go through that one more time through, we're gonna move on to our strength for today. Our strength for today, we have back squats. We have one set of 5 at 75%, one set of 5 at 80%, and 3 sets of 5 at 85%. So as a reminder, these percentages are not based off of our 1 rep max, but they are based off of our 5 rep max, which we did several weeks back. So this should be, if you don't know what your 5 rep max is, totally fine. We want to build from a moderate weight to moderate to heavy. Okay, so start with something that's kind of challenging and then move to something that is challenging over the course of those 5 sets. So back squat, the bar starts on your back. What I'd like you to do is make sure that you're actively thinking about pulling that bar over your back. We are actively pulling it down into our body. That really helps keep our core engaged throughout this movement. At the top, Marissa's gonna take a breath in. She's gonna expand her belly in all directions, not just forward, but all directions as she fills her belly. And then she's gonna push her hips back and sit down into her squat and then come up with a little bit of speed. At the top of your squat, that is where you breathe in and out. I want you holding on to that breath throughout the entire movement. I want you to think that every time you're at the top, you're about to go underwater and you can't breathe while you're underwater. Unless you're a fish, then that's a different story. So the entire time, really want you to focus on your breathing as this weight gets a little bit on the heavier side. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to our workout. Our workout today is EMOM style. We're gonna go every 2.5 minutes for 6 sets. So every time that the clock restarts to you have 2.5 minutes, you start a new set. A set will be 10 back squats, and then you're gonna jump on your bike or rower, 250 for guys, 200 for ladies. Bike, 500 meters for guys, 400 meters for ladies. What we're looking for here is those back squats should be pretty quick because it should be fairly light. And then you jump on your bike or rower for roughly 1 minute of work. So you'll probably end up having about 1 minute of rest between each set. This is gonna get real spicy on the legs. Have a good workout, have a good day.